Hey guys, so I'm kind of hyper right now. It's crap, seriously? It's 7:30 p.m. already here. I thought it was like 6 or something. Anyways, I just got home from the library and I didn't get as much done, so I figured I would get home and maybe get some food, and yeah, we're gonna see how that's gonna go. Anyways, first of all, my week was super shitty, like super shitty. On Tuesday we had a practical micro exam. And it was supposed to be a practical, so I only like looked over how to make culture and make sure to like do the steps in the right order, and to disinfect everything in the right order, and staining methods, and to know how to do the staining and what it tells you, and to look at the slides and see what you can see on the slides. And I was so positive, so I went in there, I got 2 slides. I was able to identify them, and at first I was like, okay, that was good. And then he just kept on asking questions and questions, which are supposed to be asked next week, Wednesday, in the final exam, which is a written exam. Because I didn't study the theory. Well, I looked over it, but I had no fucking idea. And he said first he was super mad. He was like, why do you not know this? And he was like, but then he just started laughing at me. And I was like, well, I thought it's a practical today. And he was like, yeah, but I still need to know the background for it. I was like, well, but you're asking me all the questions. I just got 2 slides and you're asking me tons of other questions. But anyways, he let me pass, even though I didn't know shit. It was so frustrating. I was like, I didn't expect that. Like, you said just slides and that's it, and staining methods. But anyways, then on Wednesday we had the pathology retake for the test that almost everybody failed. Well, the retake, I think everybody failed as well. I don't know if the professor has a problem with us. Yeah, we're gonna get the results tomorrow. And I keep praying I pass it, because I don't want to be stuck here forever retaking this one test. There's only one retake left. If we fail this test. And then it's bad because you can only fail one test over the whole year. So if I don't manage to retake it or pass the retake, I'm gonna start next semester with already 1 failed test, and it won't leave me any space to fail another test. So I don't know. I keep praying, but I don't think I did well on it, because I already know it was only 7 questions, and a couple of them are like multiple points. So, and I know that like I'm not so positive. Next thing is, I don't know what to do with my hair, because you see, I usually have it like this or something, or like different levels. But because my hair is so thin, like when I pull it down, it just, well, now it's like all like weird because I was outside. But it's just super thin, and it just looks weird, and I don't like it. It just looks disgusting. So I don't know what to do with my hair. I'm kind of scared to go and get it cut. But on the other hand, I don't want to leave it like this, because I don't like it. It's so thin. I don't like it. Yeah. So, and yeah, here's what I can do. Just comment or whatever. Then the next thing. Oh my god. So, I have 2.5 years left in med school, and after med school, I wanna go for psychiatry and neurology. And I'm debating if to do psychiatry or kids and adolescent psychiatry, because those are 2 different specialties in Germany actually. So I don't know yet, because I really want to work with kids. I don't like the old people, who have like Alzheimer's or stuff. It's not really interesting. I would really like to work with kids, and I don't know, kids like me, and I'm usually like, I have colorful stuff on, and I'm, usually laughing, and, even though mostly it's not from the inside, because I feel like shit because of my ED. On the outside, I'm usually like, always smiling and, trying to put on a good face. But then on the other hand, I was thinking, if I do neuropsychiatry, like, I get way more opportunities to work in different fields because it will not be only the kids. So I don't know. So anyways, there is a German hospital. It's a clinic and it's huge. It's only for psych and for neurology. And they're offering scholarships so that they pay the medical student for the last 2 years of med school. So the rotations, they pay, I think it's like 600 or 700 euros each month. And because they pay you, they want you to come over there after you graduate, which would be great because then I wouldn't have to look for work. And it's a big hospital, and if I don't decide to go there, I just have to pay it back, and I'm not gonna spend the money. So it's, you know, it's all cool, and I like it because, you know, I can work in the fields of neurology and psychiatry at the same time. Many hospitals don't offer those two specialties together, and especially not like only those two. So everything will be centered around those two areas. So that's great. I like it. Anyways, so I applied for it and I got a response, and they want me to come in for for an interview. So the interview is in 2.5 weeks because I'm, you know, gonna be going home anyways. So I scheduled it for in 2.5 weeks, and I'm super nervous because, well, I told them, you know, in the application I want to do it because, I don't know, I feel like I was also interested in neuroscience and blah, 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 blah. I'm just so scared they might ask me, like, questions. How did you get interested in it? Or, like, do you maybe have any issues? And of course, I can't say anything, right? Even though I believe that it's good. Well, it's not good, but I think it might be helpful if you had some stuff dealing with in the past. But I don't think it's beneficial if I mention that. So, yeah, I don't know, I'm really nervous. It's like my first job interview, and I don't know. And then the third thing why I actually made this video is, I gotta start my therapy in 1.5 months, almost 2 months now. And I got the papers from university when I was hospitalized. And it was actually the first time me going over the papers because I only got a release form. And honestly, it didn't say shit about me. And now I got the form and I'm reading stuff, and it's like, it's so weird kind of reading. I'd say, like, reason for admission is self-harm behavior. And then, you know, they have those axes. So it says, like, axis 1, dissociative disorder and PTSD. Axis 2, borderline personality disorder and multiple personality disorder. Axis 3, nothing. 4, family and school. And Axis 5, 50. And I don't know how many of you know about the Axis 5, but this is like the level how good you are in, like, kind of keeping yourself alive. And 0 is really bad, you basically kill yourself. And 100 is awesome, like you don't need any help. And 50 is pretty low. I don't think this is right, because I'm not a 50. I'm probably a 75 area. And then it was funny because I need to quote, this was so hilarious. I was reading, like some of the, one doctor writes, she was doing quite well, but then generally pleasant, cooperative, but not very talkative. And I was like, yeah. And then, yeah, there's one more thing that was funny. Hold on. I have in a minute. This was so funny. I don't know why. I didn't know they have to write stuff like that in there, but it says physical exam general. This 20-year-old woman appears her staged age. I was like, duh. She's cooperative, pleasant. She smiles easily, gives brief answers to questions, and appears to be a good historian. She's clean, dressed in an athletic t-shirt and athletic pants. She makes good eye contact and smiles from time to time. Like, what the fuck? Seriously, you have to write that I smile from time to time. This is so bad. I was in such a bad mood when I had to go there because they put me there against my will, and I was just trying to put on a good face so they think, oh, I was trying to convince them that I don't really need to be there, and I don't even know why I'm there. So I was trying, to be all nice and smiling and happy and putting on a good face. But anyways, it's just weird to read over the papers, and yeah. That's basically it. Oh, yesterday, yeah. I went to bed in the afternoon. I woke up at 2 in the morning, and I put on the lights, and I got some food and stuff, and then I was gonna start studying, and all of a sudden this lamp, table lamp, went off, and I was like, what the fuck? Especially those 2 weeks that I don't have my car, I would have to buy a new, how do you call them, light bulb, I think. I was like, this is retarded. This is just ridiculous. This is stupid. I was like, okay, whatever. So I just started studying like over the big lamp. With the light is really bad though. But then all of a sudden my computer is like, no more battery life. I was like, what? So what happened is all those plugs in the room, but seriously, they just shut down. Just the light was working. So my refrigerator, I don't know what happened now because I didn't have anything in the refrigerator, but I had all the meat and the frozen veggies in the freezer. So I'm not really sure if it's good to eat them. Since, when you freeze and when you refreeze stuff, I don't think it's very good. But when I left for class and I told them downstairs that the plugs aren't working, the meat was kind of not frozen anymore, but it was still very, there was still ice in the fridge, freezer, so it was kind of still frozen, I think. So I'm not really sure what to do right now. I'm kind of scared to cook it, but I don't want to throw it away either because I don't have a car. So no shopping. Yeah, that's about it. I hope my test goes well tomorrow. At least one thing this week, please. I don't know why I'm all so positive and so optimistic and so happy and so, I don't know. It just crazy stuff going in my mind again, I guess. Yeah. I probably should just say goodbye because otherwise I'm just gonna talk about other nonsense that nobody cares. Okay. So goodbye. Oh! And I totally, I don't know if anyone was gonna watch it until the end. But if you do, please make a video. I totally miss the videos. I love to watch videos, I swear. Please make them again. Yeah. Bye.